Hello and welcome to another video where we're going to go through the challenge pack on Snooker 19, and we're looking at the escapes section on the basic skills. And the first one is called Reversal of Fortune, and you just have to basically pot the reds. That's where I end up hitting the first cushion for the first shot, and you just hit it 50% and it goes in pretty much. So most of these ones on this challenge aren't too difficult. There's one that's tricky. So here I take screenshots of all the things that I'm aiming at, so you get a good look at them. But we just have to go up and down the table for this one, and that's where I end up aiming. I take the power bar down. Let's just get a little close up to it. There you go. So if you aim there, put it about 42%, you should get the red. Large window to hit that one because you can hit the cushion first. And then the last one is a little bit more trickier, but it wasn't anything too difficult. Just have to go up and down. You can go off the bottom cush if you like, but you know, I prefer the top one. So I knocked it down to 42%-ish, and that is a freeze frame of where I ended up hitting. So you might want to match that if you're having trouble with this one. And in it goes. Hit it a little bit thick, so you might want to aim a little bit more right to what I aimed. That's the first challenge mastered. And we're going to be going through all the challenges on this YouTube channel, so you know, give me a like if you like this one, like this video. Escape Artist is next. So all you got to do is pot the red but leave the white in the inner circle. So here is a shot of where I end up aiming. Around about there. We'll do it. 25.3%. And then you just got to watch the in off because the white can roll in if you hit it a little bit harder. And there it is. Like I said, most of these aren't too difficult. The next one coming up is probably the hardest one. And it's probably the one that is based mostly on sort of just luck. But you have to hit the knuckle and then hit the reds. So that's where I end up aiming. I'll give you a close-up, and my advice is to not to aim too far, too close to the pocket. Leave a little gap so the white circle and the pocket is, and then just hit it and hope, pretty much. The first one's a bit easier because you've got 3 reds to aim at, and then the second one gets harder and harder because you have 2 and then 1. So they're all pretty much the same, and you just have to do it 3 times in a row. It's just a little bit awkward, this one. Out of all of them on this challenge, this is the one that I struggled with the most. A bit more of a gap from the pocket there, as you can see. That's where I end up aiming. And I have discovered that, yeah, 50% is probably the best weight, because if you hit it softer, the white ball will kind of bend. Like the power from hitting the knuckle will dissipate. That's a fancy word, isn't it? And then it will kind of straighten out. Whereas if you hit it at 50%, it kind of holds its angle, as it were. This is the challenging one. So this is where I am the knuckle here. So this is the one where you got to get bang on right. And it took me, I don't know, probably about half an hour of just constantly trying this one to get it. So with a bit of willpower and a little bit of fortune, you can do it. Challenge mastered. The next one is called, I think it's called Gently Does It. Yes, it is. Gently Does It. So this is an easy one because it's only one shot. So if you just aim where I'm aiming, I think you might want to aim a little bit more left to where I aim, because as you'll see in a sec, I just about hit the red. But 22.7 is the power I go for. No sort of position on the white or anything. Yeah, as I said, like maybe a little left to what I did, because as you'll see here, I didn't even think I did it because, well, you've got to hit the red as well as leaving it in the middle. And I apparently do. I don't know. It looked like it didn't, but whatever. And that's Gently Does It. So because that's only one shot, shouldn't take too long. And then we go to quarter, half, and then full power. See, the clue is in the name. They give you a big clue in the name. Some people just don't read. So you want to hit this at a quarter power, so 25%. And then it's just a matter of aiming in the right sort of section. So that's where I end up aiming. And then, yeah, quarter power. And it goes. Now, obviously, the next one is going to be 50%. And that's where I end up aiming. You have to, don't go for like the middle of the greens. Go for like left of the greens. And it goes. Lovely. Almost potted the white, but I got away with it. And then the last one is the trickier one. So this is one where you've got to put full power. And again, a little left to what I thought it would be. So that's where I end up aiming for. Just to give you a bit of a close-up. And then the tricky part, as you'll see with this one, is actually hitting it at 100%. Because I have a few goes at it. But you want to get it as close to 100% as you can. I think I do 98.2. Which is obviously good enough. And it gets it. So there you go. That's the escape section on basic skills, the challenge pack for Snooker 19 done. So thank you for watching this video. The rewards are the Eternal, which is an alright cue, and the Nightshade. There you go. Fancy cues. But thanks for watching the video. Please give it a like if you found it useful. I'm covering all the different challenges, how to get 5 stars on all of them. And yeah, you know, I play Snooker 19 and other snooker games on this channel, so give me a subscribe. Thanks for watching.